We're friends, and I am raw to the bone. Happy fucking Tuesday, y'all. Mm. I'm telling you, these days are going by so fast. We're already in August. But before I even start running my mouth, let me give y'all the vibes of this morning. Y'all pretty much know what the fuck I'm going to tell y'all, right? Oh, I guess my computer is not. Um, there you go. Step two. Step three, because what? Step four. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Who wake up? Hey, Fancy K. Who wake up? Today's gonna be a. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey. Hey. Come on in. Mistake is called education. I try to do this every day. It's called replication. Hey, and I'm here every day. What? Hey, Mishi Boo, Hearts of Fire. Come on in. Wake up. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey, Georgie. That's right. Come on in with your thumbs up and your hearts. Hey, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy. I see y'all post out there. Some of y'all are struggling, but that's okay. Wake up each day and put a positive thought in the air. Don't ever stop. So I'ma fake it till I make it. You know what faking it till you make it means? When a lot of you motherfuckers are walking around hurt and you're smiling. What? The cause temptation. What? Come on, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. It is. Wake up. Even if it feels bad, you woke up. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, y'all. You know, I want to say this. Good morning, Ghost. Good morning. I know that there are several of my Coffee with Friends members that are going through different things in their life, right? And I try to be there and support them with encouraging words, right? But we have to keep in mind that when people are going through really bad times and they're feeling really bad, even words of encouragement, is hard for them because they can't see past the darkness. But I want to say this, right? I just want to send out a word of encouragement, right? I've been through some really, really, really dark times, okay? And they're painful. And sometimes when you're in these dark times, you don't think you're going to get out of it. You feel like, sometimes you feel like it's all only happening to you. Why are these things only happening to you? Right? Why did you get the unlucky life? Right? I've been there. I've asked myself that several times. I found myself asking that several times. All right. And so for those out there, Coffee with Friends members or not, that are going through something right now and they're angry and they're upset, you know, step back. Look at the situation from the outside and try and think about how you can approach this negative situation in a way that it doesn't destroy, who you are as a person. Sometimes when we go through things in life, it changes us. And the one thing that, hey, so blessed, hey, Glamour 47. And the one thing, that there's a few people in my life that have seen me go through some really, really hard times. Hey, Uhu, good morning, right? We get on social media and people laugh, people joke, and people think just based on those 5 minutes or 50 seconds of photo and video, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, that people's lives are joyous, right? There's a lot of people on here that join my show and those that don't, that are going through some things, right? And when I play this song, it's going to be a good day. And he says stuff, I'm a fake it till I make it. It's not, I'm a fake it by wearing Louis Vuitton bags when I'm really broke. I take that statement as all the people that's walking around with so much heavy burden, so much weight on them, so much sadness, and yet they walk around with a smile on their face. I'm a fake it till I make it. That has been that was me most of my life, faking it until I make it, smiling when I know deep down inside I'm hurting. So I just want to say this to you guys that are out there having a really, really hard time. I understand. I get it. That's why I encourage you don't have to come on Coffee with Friends and talk about it, but find somebody to talk about it with, because you know what? You find comfort in knowing you are not alone. I know I did. I know a lot of shit that I brought to Coffee with Friends as a topic that might have applied to my personal life. You guys jumped in and gave so much input and shared your own experiences that I walk away and I'm like, wow, I'm not by myself. Right? So I want y'all to know that y'all are not by yourselves. All right. We are here for you. We're here to support you. And so I wanted to say that because I do know a few that are going through some things on Coffee with Friends. All right. Hey, Fire and One. Good morning. Good morning. Hearts of Fire said, why are we not talking about Mystical? Well, we are now. The fuck? Mystical the rapper, right? What the fuck? You know, every time I read these stories about these rappers and shit, being charged with rape. Hey, McCliver. Hey, Mercedes. Good morning. Being charged with rape. I shake my head and I say to myself, it's a sickness. That motherfucker, mystical, it's a sickness. All these women that throw their pussies at these rappers, talented and untalented, rappers that got money and rappers that don't. Women throw pussy at them, right? So why is Mystical so rapey? What is the problem? His poor mother and father. Like, I wouldn't want to have a son that's rapey. Like, I had a son that ended up in the Who Scout twice, but not for being rapey. That's just he need help, y'all. He need help. All right. Um, Good morning, Johnny Leon Hill. All right. Heart to Fire said, go through things, just don't stay there. Yes, Heart to Fire, because that is the morning inspiration for those that are going through something on Coffee with Friends. Go through something, go through things, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Okay. I will go through stuff for a maximum of 3 days, crying, screaming, and yelling. After that, it's over and I move past it. It's my coping skills. Mm, it's my coping skills, right? A lot of us have coping skills, right? And it's amazing when I see that people, I know what their coping skills are. My coping skill is laughing a lot of times, smiling. That's how I cope, right? I have a few coping skills, right? Because a sister been through some things, and let me tell you something. I had to get through them, and so I formulated several coping skills. All right, and so yes, Hearts of Fire screams and cries for a couple of days. All right, Georgie said, "I love y'all virtually." Okay, listen, we got to spread the love. All right. Yes, Hearts of Fire said, find your coping skills. I know mine. I know mine. Sometimes my coping skills can annoy other people though, because other people take it as though I'm uncaring, right? Because I wear a smile on my face even when I'm going through a hard time. And that's not it. I have to do what I need to do to be able to cope, right? I can't let other people tell me how to fucking cope. The fuck? Shit. Okay. Georgie said, I posted yesterday that if he is not doing this stuff to women, he may need to start dating men because it ain't no way. You know, there's a lot of people not living their truth out here, even though LGBTQ plus, is a big movement and they've paved the way for a lot of people to live in their skin comfortably. There's still a lot of people not living in their skin, and maybe people like Mystical are fighting battles. I don't the fuck know. But somebody help him. The fuck? Somebody fucking help him. Jesus. I mean, help us God. Y'all think it's a joke when I post shit on social media and I be like, help us God. No, I be serious, very serious. Ghost said that man is sad. This is like the fourth time he's been charged with rape. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. eh, They just need to keep him off the street. Unfortunately, he needs help. Mercedes says rape is not about the sexual gratification as much as it is about the power over others. Mm. Get some fucking help. I believe you, Mercedes, because it can't be about the sexual gratification if pussy is being thrown at you, but you don't want that. You want to be dominant. You want to have like power over somebody else. I get it. That's sad. Hard to Fire is agreeing. It's a control issue. Georgie said, I don't think these women are lying, though. I don't think they are. How could they all lie and tell the same story? You know? I mean, in another group, we were talking about going out and drinking. And so we still have to be cautious. There was a question in a group and it spun off into other things. And the question in the group was, what is your expectation when a guy buys you a drink? Do you need to talk to him or whatever? And my response was, I don't accept drinks from guys that I'm not interested in. If you roll up on me and you offer me a drink and I know that I don't have any conversation for you, I'm not going to accept the drink. If I do accept the drink, that means that I'm interested in having some conversation with you, right? And also, I don't let you go get the drink for me because I don't trust motherfuckers. I want to see the bartender making the drink. And this girl said, it's so crazy because she accepted a drink and the bartender made the drink, but the bartender was in on the rapey shit and he drugged her drink. So I just want to say, people be careful because rapey folks are out here. Okay, they just out here. Be careful. I mean, look at Uber and more so Uber than Lyft with the sexual assault charges. People are rapey. Be careful. It's like old crimes are coming back. Stealing people's car tires, stealing catalytic converters, being rapey. It's like it comes back like fashion. Be careful. All right. Hey, blissfully evolving. Mercedes says coping skills. I smile too when I'm stressed. It bugs bullies. Yeah, it does, Mercedes. It bugs people. I smile. I do. I mean, I smile when I'm really fucking stressed. And some people get annoyed by that, but fuck you. Like I like I can't live my life according to everybody else. I got to deal with my stress levels the way I got to deal with them. Why do other people try to put the way they manage situations and do shit on you? Fuck you. The fuck? I'm just saying. All right. Hey, one reliable sing. Good morning. Good morning, protagonist. Good morning. Ghost say it's about power. Why not just get into BDSM? That too. Because even in BDSM, there's a level of permission you're giving. See, this motherfucker mystical, he don't want to ask for permission. He just rapey. I said it. I the fuck said it. Okay. One reliable sin said it's the second rape charge for Mystical, and the holding females hostage ish along with domestic violence. Red fucking flags. Yeah. Second in the last 5 years, laugh out loud, but not the second time overall. That man is just sick. huge red flags. People, be careful. We talk about dating all the time, and we're still talking about it today as part of the topic, right? As an extension of yesterday's topic. But be the fuck careful out here in these streets. All right. Before we get into the topic, keep running up the comments. I'm going to catch up on the comments. But before we get into the topic, I'm going to read the topic just so that y'all can start thinking about it. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about before we get into the topic. As an extension of yesterday's conversation, we talked about the expectations of dating when a man flies you out. Should he expect the pussy? And there was a lot of spin-off things that came up in that conversation, and I wanted to lean in on what constitutes a date in these days and times, especially since the pandemic, since a lot of things are done online, since a lot of us don't go into the office, since a lot of us don't meet people in the street no more. We don't exchange numbers. A lot of people just follow each other on social media, and that's how we start to link up, right? And so, what constitutes a date, and what is proper etiquette? For example, right? You've been chatting online using FaceTime. Are those considered dates, right? You've been FaceTiming, you've been getting to know each other on FaceTime. Or does that constitute a date? Right? Is it rude to FaceTime a person without texting them first? Like if you're seeing someone or chatting with someone and they just call you video. What is the proper etiquette when we are dating online? All right. When you meet up in person for the first time, does all the phone chat and FaceTime count as previous dates? Right? Example, man wants to smash you when he first meets you, but is he wrong? Right? Y'all been talking on FaceTime and shit. Is he wrong for wanting to smash you when he first meets you the first time? Right? What if a person isn't actually how they portrayed? There's some subtle differences in them. Hence why the girl probably didn't want to sleep with the guy that she met, right? When she got there, when he flew her out, right? Those are topics. That's the topic for the day. Dating. What constitutes dating? Because motherfuckers out here, it's confusing because we don't really have a lot of face-to-face time, so it's confusing. But before we get into that topic, just start thinking about that shit, okay? I'm gonna read the comments, okay? Who said I sing or tell jokes? Eating also is a coping mechanism, but I'm trying to change that. Okay. All right. Sometimes we got to adjust our coping mechanisms if they are affecting our health. And so I get that. All right. Um, Georgie said, at least a man ain't finna lie about being raped, gay or straight. I don't think. Do men lie about being raped? I don't know. Okay. I don't think these women are lying. I don't think so either. Johnny said, I have an interview today at 1 p.m. To be honest, not sure if I want the position, but I am grateful for the opportunity for elevation. Listen, Johnny, congratulations for being recognized enough for them to pull you in to interview for something that might elevate you if that's what happened. And if it wasn't that way and you just saw an opportunity and you took a grab at it, congratulations for that too. Whether you want the position or not, I always tell people it's good to interview, right? Stay in your interview mode because, you never know when you're going to need that skill set. Interviewing is a skill set. Okay. When I lost my job and I had to interview, I was scared as fuck. It took me several interviews to get into the flow of things. So nothing wrong with interviewing for it, even if you don't want it. Now, if they offer you the position, what are you going to say, Johnny Leon Hill? Think about that in advance, okay? Georgie said the last situation seems like it was a partner. There was domestic charges and theft and some other shit too. Yeah, it seemed like that was like a relationship. Hey, Kev SD, I see you on Facebook. I see you on IG. Yes. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. Georgie said, I swear reading the story sounded like Ike and Turner rape scene. Damn. All right. Johnny is getting into the topic. So before I get into the topic, I'm going to come back to that, Johnny. I'm going to get into the topic. All right, Ghost 95 said the flying her out video was a skit, just so everyone knows. They're doing a lot of skits. There's another woman out there. Thank you for that, Ghost. There's a lot of skits out there now. There's a woman out there that does these skits that makes you believe that she met a guy and he introduces her to her mom, but later finds out that that's not his mom, is his girlfriend. And she does a couple of various scripts like that. That seems to be the new thing. All right. But thank you for that. Good morning, Theo. That leads me into fit friends. I just want to have a hashtag fit friends moment for a minute, right? I want to say, damn, y'all, I'm proud of y'all motherfuckers. For real, right? Every day when I go to think about my fitness goals, I think about y'all because I know when I come on here, I commit to fit friends, right? And so I know that I feel like I got to be an example, right? But in all the working out that I do, in all the postings that I do when I get on my Peloton or do whatever it is I do, my walking chats or whatever, I see you motherfuckers doing it too. I want to take a moment and highlight Johnny Leon Hill and Theodora Carter. Okay. Now, Johnny Leon Hill, that was the first post I saw of you posting about working out. And you did the hashtags, hashtag fit friends, hashtag coffee with friends. And I appreciate that shit. Listen, you don't know when you post your fitness journey, your fitness goals, no matter the struggles that you're going through, you are an inspiration to somebody else. Somebody inboxed me off of one of my videos that I posted, and they said, "You inspired me to work out today." Listen, if I'm going to inspire motherfuckers to do shit, I have inspired a lot of motherfuckers to do some ratchet shit. So why can't I inspire people to do some good shit? Heal the body and the mind, right? So I was touched by that commentary that I inspire people. So Johnny Leon Hill, you are inspiring someone when you post your journey. Keep it up. Theodore Carter, listen, you're about, I don't know how many hundreds of rides in on your Peloton right now. Are you at 700 by now? All right. You bust down that Peloton on a regular basis. This ain't nothing new for you. But the mere fact that you posted and you hashtag fit friends and you made sure yesterday when you posted yesterday's workout, you made sure to emphasize never miss a Monday. That is something that I post on my Monday workout videos. And I was glad to see that you posted that shit. Never skip a Monday. That's just a motivational thing that I use. People use it in the workout world all the time. Never skip a Monday, right? But Monday is not really my day. Monday is not my day one. Monday is my day two. Sunday is my day one. But Monday being that you come in and you start your work day along with trying to take care of your mind and your body. Monday is a day one for a lot of people, right? And so I say never skip a Monday. So thank you, Theo, and thank you, Johnny, for tagging hashtag Fit Friends and being a part of the movement and inspiring others to do what you do. Right. And if others out there are posting their workouts, right, make sure you are hashtagging Fit Friends, hashtag Coffee with Friends, hashtag Coffee with Friends, Fit Friends, hashtag Raw to the Bone. If I see the video, if you want to at me at Raw to the Bone so I can see the video or the picture, the story, whatever it is, tag me. Okay. I'll grab it and I'll put it in the exercise journey for that day. I love it. Imagine how we can grow this shit. Imagine we got, it's me posting, it's Theo posting, it's Johnny posting, Angel posting. Imagine if we can keep this going, right? And people's posts, right? The general, right? It's posting, post, and we got the hashtag Fit Friends. Imagine how we can make this grow. Okay? Imagine. I love it. The question I have for you is something I want you to marinate on. Um, when you wake up and you start thinking about your fitness goals, what is the one question you ask yourself? The one question I ask myself is what is going to be my workout routine today? Right? I always think about my workout routine in the morning, right? When I get up or the night before, right? Because I like to commit to it and say it out loud so that I'll do it. And so what I think I could, what I thought about and what I said out loud last night was this. Today I'm going to do a 20-minute cycling class, right? Some kind of hip hop or whatever, right? And then I'm going to do a 15-minute hit class, high intensity. Okay. Um, that's a high intensity workout. And then I'm going to do my cool down ride. All right. So I'm going to try to get 45 minutes of cycling in. Okay. We'll see 40, 45. We'll see. We'll see what the classes lead me into. Depends on if I take a 5-minute cool down or a 10-minute cool down. But that's what my goal is today. And one of the things about me is when I say it out loud, I hate to fail, y'all. Okay. I hate to fail. So I will push myself through that workout, especially since I said it out loud. All right. So do what works. And if anybody on here has a fitness goal suggestion that they want to share with anybody on here, share it. Share that shit. It's a movement. We are here to heal the body and the mind. Okay. All right. Second thing I wanted to talk about before I move into the topic dating. What constitutes a date? Okay. What constitutes a date and what's proper etiquette when we're dating, especially, with the online shit and the first meetup shit, right? Come on, comments. But before I get into that, I just want to let y'all know that I just learned yesterday that I'm still growing the fuck up. It's okay to understand. It's okay to realize that you're not grown yet. Baby, I'm watching P Valley season 2. I never seen so much dick in my life on a TV show. I want to correct myself. Like they just be who's watching P Valley? Anybody on here watching P Valley? First of all, I know a lot of the men are not watching P Valley, right? Because they're not going to be able to deal with a lot of the scenes. But I'm not. But before I even talk about the men scenes, baby, them girls, I absolutely love a great pole dance. I love a great pole dance. I mean, if I go to a strip club, the best thing yeah, the dancing of the girls just dancing around giving lap dances, that's cute, but I love a good entertaining pole dance. It's nothing more sexy than that shit, right? And it's not that I look at it and I go, I want to fuck her or some shit like that. No, it's just so sexy. So when I watch P Valley and these girls jump on a pole, I be like, oh my God, I just want to do it. I just want to look like them on a fucking pole. That Mercedes experience. Would y'all do a Mercedes experience with your husbands? With that, for those that are not watching, okay, P Valley, would you hire a stripper to give you and your husband a private dance? Would you? I would. I would. That bitch better look like Mercedes and she better give me the fucking experience like Mercedes. I would hire a stripper to do a private dance for my husband and I. I would. Now, I'm not saying I do all the rest of the shit that happened in the show, but I think that's it. Shit is sexy. Like I like adding gasoline to my sex fire. I do. I don't know the fuck about y'all, but I like a little bit of flames. Just saying. All right, I just want to put that shit out there. All right, we going into today's topic. Anybody want to talk about P Valley? I will catch the comments as I'm scrolling through. Good morning, Angel. Good morning. Good morning. Dating. What constitutes a fucking date? Because these days and times, okay, with monkeypox, I want to say this: motherfuckers, just date on FaceTime. Fuck this outside. I'ma need y'all motherfuckers to shut the fucking shit down. Governor Phil Murphy, all right, Governor Eric or whatever the fuck in New York. All right, I'ma need motherfuckers to start talking about shutting down the city again. I know y'all like to be outside, but I'ma have to tone down my outside because this monkeypox shit. It's some different shit, y'all. I posted the symptoms on my page, and symptom number 8 had me fucked up. 1 through 7 was just cold and flu-like, headaches, cold symptoms, stuffiness, body aches. Okay, I could get with the flu symptoms and shit. But symptom number 8 fucked me all the way up. From symptom number 8 down, I was fucked up. Oh, Mayor Adams. Yeah, him. Mayor Eric Adams, right? Some the fuck. In New York. I live in New Jersey. All right, the fuck. All right. But uh, with this monkeypox, symptom number 8 is a rash in your genital area, bumps and shit in your butt, a rash in your genital area and in your butt. So listen, people. See, you know how we talked about shaving and shit in your crotches? See, this is one of the reasons why I like bald dicks. I'm not going to, because if you hairy and shit, how you gonna fucking see the rash from a monkeypox or somebody's genitals? Baby, y'all be careful out in these streets. Be careful out in these streets, cause the outside need to need to close the fuck down. My next big event is the wedding, and that's it. All right, and I'm gonna be side eyeing motherfuckers. Monkeypox. Be the fuck careful, y'all. All right, cause I don't want that shit. Now I said I didn't want COVID, and I had COVID twice. I fucking don't want monkeypox for real. I don't want it. Okay, and motherfuckers, if y'all got a bunch of mosquito bites on you, stay the fuck home. Don't even go outside. Yesterday I said go out and wear long sleeve. No, nah, nah. Stay the fuck inside. Kids are getting ready to go back to school. I'm fucking stressed. Okay. All right. Yes. Theo, great advice. Theo said, good luck, Johnny, on the interview. And remember, you are also interviewing them, Johnny. That's good. Great advice from our HR. From our HR exec. Hey, Justice by Justine. Hey, Future. Fire and One said, I'm about to join the Coffee with Friends workout team. Come on in, Fire and One. Do that shit. In order to join, it's nothing because you're a part of Coffee with Friends already. But when you work out, right, share your workout. And when you share your workout on social media, at me so that I know it's there if I don't see it, because I don't always see everybody's post, right? And hashtag fit friends, hashtag coffee with friends, hashtag coffee with friends, fit friends, hashtag raw TD bone. So that in those hashtags, we will have a compilation of all our workout history. Right? We can go to any of those hashtags and see what we've been doing and see that the team is growing. Right? That's the reason why I tell you guys the hashtag. Come join the team, Fire and One. I love it. Good morning, Soulful BBW. Um, good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Let me go over here to YouTube and read these comments. All right. Let me go up. Johnny said on topic, FaceTime is communication, not a date unless you both agree that it's a date. All right, let's hang here for a minute. Johnny said FaceTime is communication, not a date. Okay? Unless you both agree on it. That's interesting, right? Because what happens when you spend 6 months or 3 months talking to a person on the phone and through FaceTime, and then you meet them for the first time, right? How many motherfuckers have fallen in love online before meeting a person? Y'all used to watch Catfish. These motherfuckers be in big love and never met the person. How many of you have had relationships online and you've grown feelings for them and didn't meet them yet? I'm asking. Heart to Fire said, if you FaceTime me without my consent, I'm not interested anymore. Why is that, Heart to Fire? I need you to elaborate because that's going to answer what is proper etiquette, right? Because motherfuckers don't know proper etiquette on social media. They think because you follow each other right? On social media, that means that they can arbitrarily just FaceTime you. I mean, I say FaceTime, but FaceTime is when you have each other's numbers, all right? But they feel that they can video you on Facebook and IG just because y'all have each other's social media and even have each other's phone numbers. You've exchanged phone numbers. Just because I gave you my phone number does not mean that you could video me any old time you want to. It don't mean that, right? It means that, you still have to have proper etiquette. I know that in these days and times, in these 2+ last years, that when we were locked down with COVID, we had to relearn how to deal and date for the single folk, right? But we also have to be mindful of having proper etiquette. And like Heartifier said, if you FaceTime her without her permission, guess what the fuck she doing? She's not interested anymore. Right? So there's a lot of motherfuckers out there scratching their head trying to figure out, why did this person ghost me? Why did this person, why is this person not answering my calls? Proper fucking etiquette. Ask motherfuckers if you can FaceTime them or video them on FaceTime or IG before you do it. Okay? Before you do it. Hearts of Fire says it means that you have no respect or consideration for my privacy. Dudes do that often. Okay, fellas. Hearts of Fire said dudes do that often. Video without permission. Okay? Hearts of Fire says it's rude and it impedes on her privacy. So, dudes, what do y'all say about that? Okay? Johnny Leon Hill said they are offering more money and it has the flexibility of being fully remote. So, there are some perks to it. Sound good to me. The fully remote is, it got my attention. Okay? Ghost said, I refuse to watch that shit. P Valley. Wait, Glamour 47. Glamour, get your coffee or your fucking tea, cuz. Ghost, I know you're not watching it. Cuz, listen. 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 I know a few guys that stopped watching that shit. They were like, I can't watch this shit cuz uh-uh, uh-uh. Right? And I understand why. Cuz baby, the scene in between Lil Murder and that big dude with the tats and the nice eyes, I don't know, I forgot his name. They used to be roomies in jail. But can I ask this, y'all? For real, for real. Can I ask this? Why is it that we are shocked? We look at heterosexual sex all the time. We see the dick going in the pussy and we like, yeah, 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 get it. Right? And we all interested. You see the Mercedes experience, and when she slides down the pole and she come and she tongue kiss the other girl and they start having a threesome. Well, she didn't just come out and tongue kiss the other girl, but they started having a threesome and shit, right? you know, or we see the girl on girl action and we like, yeah, 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 get it, lesbian scene. Yes. But then when we see Lil Murder and Big Dude putting on condoms and putting it in the butt, I was like, I promise y'all that picture that I posted on Facebook last night, I was sitting there. I have never, ever seen a show where they actually showed the motherfucker inserting his dick in the dude's ass. Like that, I wasn't ready. I'm still the fuck growing up. But why did it shock me? Is it because I'm not used to seeing it? Because I don't know, like, and then I ask myself, is this something I'm gonna get used to seeing, and then it's gonna be like nothing to me, or will I forever be shocked when they show a dick going in a man's butt? See, I just think it's so graphic, but why? Why do I think it's graphic? They show the dick going in the pussy all the time. So why is the dick going in the butt so graphic to me and to many others? I'm just fucking asking. Help me grow up. Okay. Johnny, Cheryl Lee said rape is not about sexual gratification or sexual interest, but more about dominating people. Yes, Cheryl Lee, you and Mercedes and Georgie hit the nail on the head with that one. All right. If you're on IG, give me the hearts because I love you, motherfuckers. And if you are on YouTube, take a minute and give me the thumbs up, y'all. I go back and I check. Y'all see, I got my no judgment cup today because y'all motherfuckers make my ass itch. Okay. Heart to Fire said also men just want to meet and greet, which is fine, but we can do the online and not waste time. Great point. There's benefits of the online environment, right? There's pros and cons to online. So what constitutes a date? Johnny said FaceTime is not a date. FaceTime, Facebook videos and IG videos is not a date. It's a form of communication, right? But there's pros and cons to this, right? The pros are, one of the pros is what Heart to Fire just said, right? You know, getting to meet people online, you know, so that you don't waste your time meeting them in person and finding out you don't like them, right? Especially with monkeypox flying around. Don't have me outside just the fuck because. Okay? What is proper etiquette? Okay? I like talking to somebody online for a while and then, meeting up. I like that shit. Um Glamour 47, great fucking question. I don't know Glamour 47. Glamour 47 said, my question is, do you think they have gone too far? See, that question is tricky for me, Glamour. You know why? Because if we say they have gone too far, then are we being biased? Right? Because do we ever ask the question if they're going too far when we see the dick going in the pussy or in the woman's ass? Do we ever ask if they're going too far? Mm-mm. We don't. But as soon as we see man on man action, we be like, oh, they going too far. But are they? Are they? When we see two women licking each other's pussies, do we say they going too far? Or two women kissing, do we say they are going too far? I don't normally say that they're going too far. Listen, I be like, huh, who, what the fuck? Yeah, that was a fire scene. But when the two men come, I be like this. I'm trying to grow up. So I don't know. That's a really good question. What do y'all think? Do you think they're going too far or not? See, to me, that's a tricky fucking question. Okay. Future said, here come our resident fucking nun. And for y'all newbies, y'all gonna learn today why Future is our resident nun and why we call her our resident nun. One is because she said she wanted to be a nun, but she a little freaky nasty. Y'all missed a lot of her stories, the newbies, right? And so we call her our resident nun because we know for sure if she goes to a nunnery, they're gonna be like, no. And she's gonna be like, well, God forgives all sins. They're gonna be like, no. They're gonna be like, we know deep down inside, you are not done yet, Future. Our resident fucking nun. So Future said, I love P Valley. It's one of the best shows on TV. Baby, let me tell y'all. I don't have stars. I done cut my cable off, right? And this is what fucking makes my ass itch. I cut my cable off down to Wi-Fi and basic cable, so I don't have stars, right? And so I tore ass looking for P Valley. I went on Hulu, right? Looking for P Valley. They talk about I need a special subscription. I was like, fuck, first of all, this Hulu subscription ain't even mine. How the fuck y'all tell me I need an extra subscription? I'm borrowing this Hulu account, right? So you know me. I had to go underground with it and look for it on the stick. So I found it. And I'm on episode 6. I had to stop last night. I watched 3 episodes yesterday, baby. I had to stop. So I'm going into episode 6. All right. I know there's more shock to come for me. I know it. Okay. I'm going to have to make sure I didn't drink last night. Right. And so maybe that's why it was extra hard for me. But I'm going to have to sip on my whiskey when I go to episode 6. All right. Glamour asked the question, do y'all think they are going too far on P Valley? Angel said, "Good morning, Coffee with Friends. I'm late. You're never late. Still recovering from the weekend. I got my workout in last night because I overslept, and I'm on the bike right the fuck now, sticking to my goal of 4 workouts a week." I love it. Yes, when you say your goals out loud, it makes you accountable. 4 workouts a week is what Angel is tracking to, right? Good for you, Angel. I'm proud of you for sticking to your goals because let me tell you something. You see how you said you are still recovering for the weekend. We take all the time in the world to go drink at the bars and go dance with our friends and do everything that we want to do. But when it comes to hopping on our bike, going outside for a walk, doing some yoga, attending to our own mind and body, we put it aside. But baby, I'm gonna tell you no lie. I'm not putting my mind and body to the side no more. I'm committed to putting my mind and body first. Okay. And so I'm holding myself accountable. Angel is holding herself accountable. All of you guys that have been holding yourself accountable, kudos to you. Show up. That's all I say. Show up for yourself. Just like you show up for every the fuck body else. Ghost said, is that to P Valley? Future said, I don't think they've gone too far. The show is about way more than stripping and sex. Break it down for us, Future. I need to know what you think it's about because I too agree with you. You know, as Coffee with Friends, I see a lot of motherfucking topics on that show. I see a lot of topics on that show. All right. You know, I'm fucking with Lil Murder because Lil Murder reminds me of situations that I know in real life where motherfuckers are going around here 100, with wives and girlfriends, right? But wanting to have relationships with men. I see it in real fucking life, right? And so these men, like Lil Murder and P Valley, they're fronting, they're putting on an image, right? For a fan base, right? To be successful because Little Murder, just like a lot of people in real life, don't think that they could be successful if they lived in their true selves, right? Which is sad. Which is ultimately sad because what the fuck, and I know it's just a show, but what Little Murder is going through, I know people in real life that are dealing with this. Want to be with a man, but have women to protect their image, right? And behind closed doors, they're putting on condoms, hopefully, and putting their dicks in other men's butts because that's what they want. That's what they like, right? This is why I say, people, you have to live in your own truth because when you are not living in your own truth, you affect so many other people, right? So you are right, Future. If we can get past the actual scenes and the graphic, scenes that they throw out there, there's some deep fucking content going on in there. It is. Mercedes got a deep ass story. Mississippi got a deep ass story. Ghost said, nah, don't give me no private dance because I automatically think we about to do some other shit. Ghost, and so you might do some other shit. See, this is the conversation that happens prior to you bringing the girl to the dance. See, for me, and this is my honest, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say because I'm drinking out of a no judgment cup so y'all can judge your mamas with love. But, listen, I'm all about living. I'm all about living your, your true self, right? And so the conversation should happen prior. If me and my boo are having a conversation and I'm like, listen, I'm bringing the Mercedes experience over, right? And we have to agree that if anything kicks off, we both have to agree. All right. So if one of us wants to go further and the other one doesn't, we throw up a flag and we just don't do it. Right. But if we both are in agreement that we might smash her, that's your fucking business. Do what the fuck you want to do. It's your house, it's your life. Right? So I wouldn't mind shit, especially if I had a penthouse like that shit with the fucking pole and on the stage and shit like that. Oh my man would get a show. I'm gonna try to do a show, and I might bring somebody in to do a show for the both of us. I like shit like that. I like a little pole dance, you know? Glamour said at Future, yes, I agree with that about it being more than sex, but my them were damn good camera angles. Yeah. Mm. I was like, and the men just taking it up the butt. Now, I don't know. Coffee with Friends After Dark, quick moment. I don't know how many of y'all do anal, but that ain't no small feat. Okay. It take a while for you to get into the groove of anal, right? You know, you got to have a man that has patience, that's easy with it, eases the shit in, make sure that, cause that first pop of the head through the asshole be like, mwah, mwah, ah. You start seeing stars and colors and shit until you get into it. So when you see two men, and I be like, damn, and he took it so like it looked like it was a little struggle, but then it looked like it was a little bit easy. And I was like, damn, were they doing this the whole time in the Who Scout? Probably. Okay. Heart to Fire said, how many episodes are there? I only saw 2 and cussed them out again. 2 years of them to do one season. I don't know. I'm on season episode 6, right? So I don't know how many episodes there are. I think they are about 8 episodes in, or 7 episodes, 7 or 8 episodes in by now, but I don't know how many episodes there are in the total season. I don't know if it's 10 or if it's more or whatever. Okay. Johnny said, I haven't watched the new season of P Valley yet, but did you see the episode of the boys with the house orgy? That episode was insane. Yes. When the little man jumped in somebody's vagina, I was like, wait a minute. But see, the boys is on some shit because that little superhero that shrinks down, he jumped in the man's penis. Nobody talked about that though. Y'all talking about P Valley. But what about in the boys when the little superhero jumped in the guy's penis and was scratching inside the guy's penis, and the guy was like, go back towards the prostate. And when the little superhero tried to go back there, it smelled a little bit and he sneezed and blew up the guy, right? Did y'all think that was too far? Because I'm like, wait, first he was jumping in pussies, then he's jumping in dicks. Like, what's going on? So, y'all talking about P Valley, but there's a couple of shows out here that's doing some things. Okay. Hearts of Fire, please don't say that. Hearts of Fire said COVID and monkeypox are going to merge. Baby. Uh, help us, God. Cheryl Lee said burlesque shows can be tantalizing too, but men will be quick to consider a woman dancing for the both, but not a man for the both of you. True. But I'm going to tell you no lie. I don't want to see a man strip. Mm. Wait, I'm lying. I'm lying. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me back that up a little bit. When I say that, I mean, like, you know how you go to like strip clubs for men when the men are stripping? They only show you their butt. Right, they got these thong shits on, and their dicks be stuffed in like whatever the fuck they stuffed them in, right? And they doing a lot of butt movements and shit. And I'm like, nah. Like if I'm not gonna see the dick, I don't want to see the man strip. And that's my honest. I'm just being honest, y'all. Like to me, these women be stripping, their titties be out, their assholes be open. Some places you go to Atlanta and see them completely naked and shit. Like there's so much more to see on a woman. And these women are also dancing on a pole. So there's some talent being displayed. Now, if the men was stripping and dancing on the pole and they were just showing the ass, maybe I'll be entertained if they did some pole work. But if you just grinding your ass cheeks out in front of me, nah. If you're not gonna show the dick, I'm not interested. I'm not. Right? So would I want to see a man strip for me and my husband? Hmm, no, not for me and my husband, right? But would I be okay if he hired a stripper for me and say, this is your gift, and he sat me in a room in a room in our house that had that set up and that motherfucker stripped down to his balls and dick? That might be exciting. I'm just the fuck saying. I wouldn't smash him, y'all. I would just look, but that sexual energy I would take right back out to my boo. Listen, I'm still I mean, I'm just saying. And burlesque shows are a really good idea. All right. A really good idea. Hard to Fire said by the time what? Pustules appear, you have already had it for a few days. You talk about the bumps. By the time the bumps, you call them pustules appear, you have already had it a few days. It's like any other virus, right? Because you have the virus for like 2-3 days before the symptoms come, right? Yeah. So with monkeypox, the same thing. Listen, y'all better be checking y'all crotches and shit, because it's starting the crotches and in the butt. Listen, I'm telling you this. I don't want it. You know. Glamour said at Future, yes, I agree with that about it being more than sex. Oh, Future said at Glamour 47, yeah, they got to give a little sensationalism. People love that. It gets people talking. It definitely does, because before I started watching season 2, right? It was all over social media and they were posting pictures. And I was like, wait a minute, are these two men rolling around the bed so willy nilly, openly? And I was like, I got to watch it. But first, I had to go back to season 1 and watch the last 2 episodes because I had to catch up. Glamour said, oh, Teak. Teak is his name. Teak is the big dude's name. Teak, Little Murder, and Uncle Cliff. Damn good actors. Yes, I love Uncle Cliff. I absolutely love Uncle Cliff. I do. I do. I love him. At first, when I first started watching it, I was confused. I was like, this is the first time that I seen a man with a manly face with makeup and glam the fuck out. But I love it. Listen, that scene when Uncle Cliff swung around that pole, I was like, wait a minute, baby. Future said, I'm here for all of it. That's our future. That's our resident nun, y'all. I'm here for all of it. They go there, but they give so much substance otherwise. It's very deep. A case study on the human condition. Yeah, especially with Mississippi. They did a whole Cinderella scene with her. And I was like, wow. And then they also, it's a lot of deep shit in this show, y'all. Abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, right? They touch on that where Mississippi is in a relationship of physical and mental abuse, right? And how it affects her in her everyday life, right? They show that. They touch on Mercedes and the relationship she has with her mother, toxic relationships, childhood traumas that we talk about on this show, right? Okay? They talk about a lot of shit. A lot of shit to unpack. Future said at Glamour, they all deserve Emmys, in my opinion, especially Teak and Murder. They had the most poignant scenes of the season. Yeah, there's more scenes. Wait a minute, y'all. I saw one love scene between Teak and Lil Murder. Is there more? Right? Is there fucking more? Cheryl Lee says social media can give you false sense of knowing a person. Let's talk about that, Cheryl. You know, it's funny because on my walk-in chat 2 weeks ago, I had this conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about social media and meeting people on social media, right? Social media can give you a false sense of knowing a person, right? And that is so true because people get on social media, right? And they portray a certain image on social media, and we hold them to the fire of that image. And so when we meet them in person, if they don't live up to the image that we saw on social media, we side eye them. But really and truly, how much time is being captured on social media? It only takes me 30 seconds to do a video, 20 seconds to do a video, 10 seconds to do a video. And in those 10, 20, 30 seconds of those video scenes, somebody will look at me and go, she's living her best life. But am I? Am I? Or in the 15, 20-minute conversations we have on a daily basis and the things that you see I'm doing on social media, do you truly know me? You know, I say this about getting to know a person. It takes time to get to know a person, right? Unless you've seen a person happy in their happy state, which is mainly what we see when we start dating. We see this person in their happy state. But what about in their sad state, right? Do we need to get to know people in their sad state. We need to get to know people when they're struggling, like when they're having a hard time, when something upsets them. How do they handle that situation, right? We need to know how that person reacts to things when things aren't going so well, right? There's so much more to learn from a person other than what we see on social media. So when we talk about what constitutes dating and it's FaceTime and these videos on IG and Facebook enough to get to know someone. I've known people that have built relationships online for years and never met the person. And I'd be like, y'all motherfuckers still doing this? And they swear up and down that they know that person. Do you? I also say you don't really fucking know a person until you live with a person, right? That's my opinion, right? And even when you get in a relationship with somebody, guess the fuck what, y'all? You are still learning that person because you have not experienced every type of emotion with that person yet. Right? It takes time to get to know someone. Social media can give you a false sense of knowing a person, even when you're FaceTiming and IGing video and Facebook videoing. Do you think you still know the person? Ghost said, I agree with Johnny. Me and Fancy have movie dates over the phone a lot. Just something we do. I love it. Johnny said earlier that FaceTime is a form of communication, not a date unless you both agree it's a date. I agree with that, right? What constitutes a date? What the fuck y'all agree with? That's what constitutes a date. Whatever y'all agree is a date is a date. Have the have these conversations, right? You know, there was a post, and I'm going to try to go back and reshare it. A friend of mine was in Washington Square Park the other day, and he shared, I don't know, those from New York or the surrounding areas that have gone to Washington Square Park, y'all know that that is, the jumping spot in the East Village where people just hang out and they just be themselves. It's one of my favorite parks. I know people think I'm weird when I say that's one of my favorite parks because that park used to be nothing but drug infested and open sex. But I love that park. Let me tell you why I love that park. Because I am of the person that I am who I am. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm the person that if you're around me, you're probably going to be like, oh, she's so embarrassing. I socialize. I hop around. I'm loud at times. I mingle. I love just being free and being me. And so when I get in an environment like that in Washington Square Park, I flourish. I love it because ain't nobody out there judging you. You doing the fuck what you want to do. A lot of things that happen in Washington Square Park, there are a lot of artists that's out there. So there's this one art piece called damn it, engagement or living, whatever it is. I'm going to try to repost it on my page, okay? But there's a bed sitting in the middle of the park, at the entrance of the park actually, and it has white sheets on it, and there's a guy dressed in all white laying in the bed, and he has like paint on his legs or whatever to show like dirt or grunge or whatever, and he's rolling around the bed, and there's a sign out there, and it explains what the art form is. And in his write-up, he said he formulated a relationship online. It's deep, y'all. I got to repost it. He formulated a relationship online. They had date nights. They had a strong relationship. They fell in love, right? 2 years through the whole pandemic, they had this relationship, right? And everything was done from the bed. Their videos were done from the bed. Their date nights was done from the bed. Everything was done from the bed. Then they broke up. And so the art form was showing him in despair in the bed. And what he said was, these are all my emotions because my relationship started with the bed and the videos and the date nights, and we broke up. And now I'm tormented in this bed. And he's rolling around, and the sign says, if I slip off this bed, please help me back onto the bed. And strangers were walking by. People were standing there taking pictures, and strangers was walking by, and every time he slid off the bed, right? It was like a he said that was like his heart breaking and him slipping into a puddle of his pain. And people were walking by and picking him back up and putting him back on the bed. I said, damn, that shit is deep. I felt that shit. I related to that shit. I understood it. That's the shit about art, right? Some people express their life through art, and that shit and everybody takes something different from art form. And where one of my friends was like, I don't get it. I can't relate to it. I related to that. Not because I had the same similar situation, but I can see the despair in that. It was deep. He had a whole social media relationship that started and ended on social media, and it broke him. Georgie said face communication is like a home visit. Don't just pop up unannounced. True. True. Georgie said we don't see insertion of peen in the vagina if it's not porn. Right. Well, we didn't see the actual insertion of the dick in the ass either, but the same way they do the insertion of the dick in the pussy in movies, they did the same thing with the insertion of the dick in the ass with Teak and Lil Murder. They didn't show it, but they showed enough of the facial expressions and the movements of him, lifting up and putting it in there. The fuck? And I ain't gonna lie, they showing actual dicks, y'all. Now, let me just say this. It's been very few times that I've seen an actual pussy, like the inside of a pussy, like a pussy like spread out. Like we see women naked, but they never show the actual pussy. But these niggas are pulling out their dicks. And what? When they interviewed for the show, did everybody have to have a big dick? Because every dick that they pulled out on this show so far that I've seen is big and black. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just I'm just saying. Okay. Future said, I'm newly single. I look forward to dating. A movie date on the phone seems fun, doesn't it? It could be a date. What constitutes a date? Whatever the fuck you want it to, right? People stop letting other people define what a fucking date is, right? The one thing that we have to keep in mind is having proper etiquette no matter what we define as a date. In these new days and times, we can make anything a date, but we have to have proper etiquette in doing so. I agree. Dates can be over the phone if you agree to it. Okay? Because people have long distance relationships. Sometimes you only get to see your partner once a month, once every 2 months, whatever. I mean, I like to see my partner more than once a month. The fuck? You know? Ghost said at Future, we both have iPhones and screen share to watch movies together. I love that. I love that. iPhones and screen share, watching movies together. That constitutes a date, y'all. Listen, we have to be creative. Monkeypox is the fuck out here. Start getting creative and figuring out how to fucking date without contact. This way, when you do FaceTime and shit, you could be like, let me see your crotches. Make sure you ain't got no rash down there. Let me see your skin. Let me see your face. Let me see how you do it. The fuck? Protagonist said, I'm all set on P Valley. I know that's right. A lot of guys, protagonists, a lot of men I know are not watching P Valley right now. A lot of men. It's hard for them. What? But let me ask this, fellas. I just want to ask this. I want to ask this. All right. Why is it hard for you to watch P Valley and see men on men's sex scenes? It doesn't have anything to do with your sexuality. So why is it hard for you to watch P Valley? It ain't got shit to do with your sexuality. Are you afraid that your penis gonna get hard and then you might have to question your sexuality? What's the harm in watching it? They're not really showing the actual act. It's in our, we are, creating the scenes based on what we see, what we are seeing in our head. Why is it so hard for some of you guys to watch P Valley? I just want to know. Georgie says Skinamax never showed nothing going in. They was rubbing peen on leg. Had to be. Oh my God. Cinemax. When I used to wake up in the middle of the night and Cinemax used to have those kinky movies on, I'd be like, what the fuck? Okay. Cheryl Lee said it's like dropping in at someone's home. It's only certain people you could do that to, right? Stop FaceTiming people without permission. That is my rule, right? But if you have permission and y'all agreed that FaceTiming and dating through video is something that y'all want to do, all kudos to y'all. But you have to have proper etiquette. Ask permission first and agree on these things in advance. Right? We are not in a cookie cutter mode anymore. We have to change up with the days and times. Okay. And so, absolutely, you could date on the phone. Okay. So, if you are dating on the phone, right, and you meet physically for the first time and y'all fuck, is that fucking on the first date? Or do you say, no, we've been dating all this other time. And so, this is not fucking on the first date. How do you, what is the response to that? Good morning, mother. Good morning. All right, protagonist is about to jog. I love it. Let us know how that jog went. All right. And remember to hashtag fit friends on that outside jog. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all think posting does nothing. Posting inspires other people. The more you post on your fitness journey, you know how many people are not inspired to go out and work out? But if we grow this shit and it's more and more of us in this movement, right? It can catch fire, y'all. Right? Healing the mind and the body. Ghost says she had an SUV, so sometimes to be different, we lay the back seats down and lay in the back of the truck and watch movies together. I love it. One of the things I would like to do on a date night is take a long drive, like a nice scenic drive, and just talk, listen to music, laugh, play like card games where, we could just question and answer type shits, get to know each other like that. I would like that, just to take a scenic ride. I like shit like that, you know. I know that was an expensive ass, especially when gas was $5, but gas is dropping now. So maybe I'll get that ride eventually. Oh my goodness. Charlie said, I have heard it said that once men experience an orgasm from their G spot in the anal, they want it over and over again. Yeah. I I guess, right? I mean, listen, I know when I experienced an orgasm, I told y'all in my 30s, I came out and I was like, looked at my husband and I was like, no, sir, you gotta go. Cause the fuck is this? I just felt something that I ain't never felt before. You been here all this time? No, sir. right? I wanted it all the time too. So I can understand when a man experiences an orgasm, he want that shit all the time, right? But it's deeper than just the orgasm. He has to be attracted to the male because he could want his prostate touched and massaged for an orgasm, but he could still be attracted to women only. And in that case, there are men and women where women are giving their men anal pleasure. They got toys in the store that you can shove up your man's butt. Me, I'm not doing that. I mean, I have my limits and that's it. That's one of my limits in sex. Don't ask me to shove shit up your ass. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to be with you. I'm going to quit you because I can't be with you knowing that you want shit up your ass. And I have a right. Nobody can tell me that I'm wrong or whatever because I have a right to like what the fuck I like. I'm not judging nobody else who shoves shit up their man's ass. I'm not. It's you like what you like, but I got to like what I like too, and that's gonna turn me off if you ask me to shove some shit up your ass. I'm not doing that, but that's me. But that's why it's important to find people that you're sexually compatible with. Mm, I love it when I find a partner that I'm sexually compatible with. It just got me excited. Got my nipples a little hard, y'all. Just saying. All right. Cheryl Lee said, yes, you go have burlesque that do pole. Oh, you go to a burlesque that do pole, ring, sing, dance, walk the ceiling, and yes, babe, strip while doing it. We'll pick you up and let you ride like a horse too. Woo wait, yes. Pat said, real life. I saw a show where the woman's cat was smoking a cigarette. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, they do that. And they used to do that in strip clubs, them little tricks where the women smoke a cigarette or a woman puts a beer bottle in her butt or something and drinks the beer. I mean, they do all kind of shit for the dollar bill. Okay? Yes, goes like a drive-in. I like that. I like that idea. That's very creative. You know, there's a lot of creativity that people can come up with dating. That's why it makes my ass itch when people go, I can't afford to go out and date. You know, one of my relationships, I'm not going to tell y'all which one because, but one of my past relationships, they used to make my fucking ass itch because I'd be like, we don't do shit. And they'd be like, oh, I ain't got no money. It don't take you no money to come walk around the park and hold my fucking hand. Stop making excuses. It don't cost no money to go sit in the car and roll your seat back like Ghost and Fancy does and watch a fucking movie from your phone. So, be creative, y'all. Don't let motherfuckers say, I ain't got no money to take you on a date. If you are in relationships and y'all are not dating at all, man, bye. Bye. Why are you not dating? You dated me, but when you got me, continue to fucking date me. See, I'm the chick that I'm not gonna wait for you to date me. I'ma come up with shit and I'm be like, let's go here. You wanna go here? Let's do this and let's do that. Okay. And if you tell me no, 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 and I find myself going all these places by myself or finding my friends to go, I'm single. I'm single. You cannot be with me and not date me. Got to date me. Eventually, I'm be single if you don't. The fuck? Future said both of Murder's sex scenes had meaning. The actual sex didn't bother me. Well, I only saw one sex scene so far. Shit. Glamour said, I told you they are going in. I will wait to see your face with him and Clifford. Baby. I saw a picture floating around social media with him and Clifford in the bed. Baby, what episode is that? Am I close? Because I'm on episode 6. Am I close? Let me know what episode that is so I saved the whiskey for that episode. Because, baby, Georgie said, them Kegels were on a go-go. Is that guy with the bed still there? I don't know, Boobalicious. I don't know, but my friend just posted it the other day. So I don't know. Washington Square Park is one of those parks that, you go and there's different art forms going on a regular basis. But I'm going to reshare that shit on my page because let me tell Boobalicious, don't leave me. Come and get me. I want to see it too. The fuck? We live close together. I want to see the guy with the bed too because that shit was deep. I could relate to it. And the deep part for me was that strangers in this monkeypox filled world right now was touching him and picking him up and putting him back on that bed. That shit was deep to me. Because it caused other people to engage and help this motherfucker heal. There was a message there. I would love to see that art form in Washington Square Park. That shit is fire to me. Uhu said, I'm walking right now. A little goes a long way. Okay. Uhu is doing her walk. Uhu, I don't know if you have an app on your phone, a walk app or something, but get it on your phone, girl. Track your steps. You know why? Because it's going to be inspiration for you. The steps that you do today, you're going to start going, maybe I could do a little bit more tomorrow, and maybe next week I could do a little bit more. You don't know how tracking your fitness goals helps you motivate to do more. On my bike, I go and look at the challenges that I completed, right? And the goals that I've met. And I go, okay, I gotta hurry up. Like Theo had her bike a little bit before me, but not long before me. She about 700 rides in. Okay. I only got 300. I'm close to 4. Well, I got 350 something. So the next goal for me is 400 rides. Okay. So I got at least 40 something more rides to go. It pushes me because I'm like, damn, Theo, I have a girlfriend who got her bike after me. And she's at 500 rides. And she got her bike like a year or two after me. Because people get on and they ride 2 and 3 classes. They take a class in the morning. They take a class before bed. Sometimes people just jump on their bike just when they're bored. It's inspiring. Log your fitness goals. Log your workout. Okay. Glamour said at Future, yes, I agree with that, but graphic is fuck. Yes, it is graphic. Glamour said Keyshawn's storyline as well. Yes. Yes, Keyshawn's storyline. Keyshawn is the new girl, one of the new strippers, right? With her brother that died, right? Yes, that's a deep story. We don't see it ending well. Looking forward to Little Murder's backstory. Okay. Damaris said, I'm working out while listening to you right now. We are doing 4 days on and 1 day off. Okay, well, Damaris and Coach Donovan, they actually have a fitness company, Double Athletics, right? And so I've been to the workout room. I mean, we've been friends for years and years and years. And so they've always had a workout room and we've always worked out. When I lived up there, we used to work out together. I was up there recently, like a couple of months ago, and Donovan worked me the fuck out. Right, I'm supposed to plan a day to come down there and get worked out again. Hopefully, my stamina and my endurance is better than the last time because the fuck I died several times. He was just working out with my soul after a while because my body was like, bye. Actually, he was just working out with my body because my soul floated out of me and was like, bye. The fuck? He tried to kill me. So yes, Damaris and Coach Donovan, they work out 4 days on and 1 day off. Future Miss Cecil said, if I had a house like Coach and his wife, we would turn the fuck up in there. Shoot, I turn up in my townhouse when I can. Yes, Coach and his wife. Listen, baby, that condo was everything. What? You see that shit? I would be like, first of all, I'm taking pole dancing lessons. I am. Listen, if it's not for this monkeypox and this COVID, I would have went out there and signed up for a pole dance class by now because I love that shit. And I'm telling you, I know my ass is double nickels, but I'm telling you, I could be a fly ass pole dancer because I feel it inside me. I think I got it. I got that shit. I'm telling you. I could do it, y'all. I could do it. If I could just get a pole in my house and take some pole dancing, I would love to do that shit for my man. Just because. Put some sexy shit on and just slide the fuck around the pole. Just because. Be like, dinner is ready and jump on the pole. Fuck. Georgie said, I am happy to be seeing peens on screen now. Shit, we got to see titties and V's with landing strips and whole lives. But they showing the whole dick, yo. I was like, these motherfuckers' dicks are out. Like they out. Hey, Smitty Sports Machine. They are out. Hey, Madison. Terica can go too. Monkey 19. What is Monkey 19? Future said, I saw so many pussies when I went to the strip club in Atlanta a few weeks ago. I thought my nun application was going to be in jeopardy. That shit been in jeopardy, Future. What the? Yeah, see, Atlanta, they got a bunch of pussies out. When I went to the strip club in Atlanta, I remember I didn't go to like the big like Magic and none of them, right? I went to this other strip club and baby, there was women in there that looked like they just had a C-section yesterday. They was not the fuck playing. They were out with their pussies out, C-section cuts, right? You could see, listen, they were out. Butt ass naked. And what they do is they put a towel on the guy's leg and they give them a lap dance because their pussies are out. And I was like, oh, it's gonna smell in here. And it didn't. It didn't smell. And the reason why I said it was gonna smell, because I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Pussies are open, you're sweating, they're leaking. Come on now. Everybody has an odor on their pussy. Not a bad odor, but an odor nonetheless. Let's not imagine your odor, their odor, everybody the fuck odor up in there. And if you the person that don't drink a lot of water, your odor gonna be strong. Oh my God, it is 9:26. Y'all better get the fuck off my live. Let me close up this live. I didn't even realize it was 9:26, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers are going crazy today. And it's only Tuesday, y'all. Listen, if you are on this show and you joined on IG, make sure you give me the hearts because I love your ass. Make sure if you are on YouTube, you give me the thumbs up. Y'all know this is Coffee with Friends and I'm raw to the bone and I come here Monday through Friday. All right. I know we got to have a Coffee with Friends after dark moment. I have not picked a weekend yet. I am going to pick a weekend, y'all. All right. And it probably got to be before my mother get here because my mother's going to be coming soon, which means that I have to buy her airline ticket very, very soon. All right. And so let me wrap up these last bit of comments and then I'm going to move to closure so that all of us can go back to working out, go back to fucking work or doing whatever the fuck we need to do for the rest of this happy Tuesday. Future said Mississippi Story also covers colorism, racism, poverty, domestic violence. Yes, Future, tell these motherfuckers, all right? Because remember when Mississippi's poster went up, she was like, they got me looking kind of pecanish color. She dark skinned. Okay. Right? They showed that was a hint to the colorism with her stepmother and the stepsisters. That was colorism. They also showed something else. I don't know if y'all peeped it. Mississippi's father, who when they took the pictures the night of the ball, all right, when it wasn't he a little snuggish with the little light-skinned sister? Right? And I believe Mississippi looked at them a little strange. Like the father is touching that little light-skinned girl. There's a lot of deep issues going on. His stepdaughter. There's a lot of issues going on in P Valley. Okay. Uhu said, please don't forget on IG, give the hearts and on YouTube, hit the button and subscribe. Yes, Uhu, I love it. Yes. Hey, good morning, Mel's Touch. Good morning. Good morning. Mel's Touch is my hair care. My deep conditions, my steam, my trims, which I got to do in September. Okay, I didn't forget Mel's Touch. Mishi Boo said, even when you live with someone, you still don't know them. You don't. It takes years to get to know someone, right? A lot of us break up in relationships before we really get to know each other. Hey, the foot drama queen. Oh, is that monkeypox or not? I'm always wet down there. Oh, I love the scenic ride date idea. Yes, Fancy K. I love that shit. I want to do a scenic ride. I do. Talk. It lends room for communication, uninterrupted communication, right? Ghost said we do the late night ride thing sometimes too. I'll roll up a blunt or two for myself and we just ride and look at the city lights. I love it. I love y'all, Ghost and Fancy K. Fancy K said definitely ain't shoving nothing up his ass. Hell nah. That's a foul for me. Offsides. Illegal move in the back. Holding pass interference. Not a whole football thing. I am dead. All right. Ghost said, try putting something in my ass and you might as well make your funeral arrangements. Oh my God. Future said, no, that's roulette, Robin. Keyshawn is Mississippi's real name. Oh, right. Mississippi is Keyshawn. Roulette is the one, but roulette also has some deep issues. There's some issues there too. Trauma, loss, unhealed trauma. Okay. And roulette, defense mechanism is her anger. Okay. Theo said, I don't have 700 rides. That's my next goal. I'm at 664. Okay. I was close. 664. Glamour said, no, Keyshawn. Yeah, I know now. Yeah, I got it now. I took pole dance class. It's hard. Damaris, I want to do it. I know it's hard, but I want to do it. I want to do it. Oh, I love it. Ooh, gave me a stripper name. Raw is law. Fire. Future said the scene with Roulette and Whisper was fun to watch. It's going to come back to haunt them, though, I think. All right. I'm still watching. I feel like we're going to have another finale like Murder Night on season 1. Theo said, honestly, you are doing great. I have had my bike for 5 years. Okay. When did I get mine? 2018, 19. I've had my bike 3 years going on 2018. 3.5 years. I think I'm in my 4th year. I'm in my 4th year. So I was right. You had your bike a year before me. Okay. Future said, I think so too. And I think it will be about Keyshawn. I know. Where is Coffee with Friends After Dark? Coffee with Friends After Dark is coming. I got to sit down and look at my calendar. This month is very hectic for me, y'all. But I am going to pick a date for Coffee with Friends After Dark. Y'all want to who's contributing the topic to Coffee with Friends After Dark? Think about the topic y'all want to talk about and shoot me. Let me see how committed y'all are with Coffee with Friends After Dark, because a lot of y'all be like, when are we going to have Coffee with Friends After Dark? When are we going to have Coffee with Friends After Dark? And then when I have it, a lot of y'all don't show. The fuck? What's the topic for Coffee with Friends After Dark? I have some, but I want to know what the fuck y'all want to talk about. All right. And in the meantime, between time, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. I am here Monday through Friday. And the thing that I tell y'all, okay, that's a topic, fetish topic. Now, being that you contributed that, you got a fetish you're going to tell us about, one reliable sin. So I'm going to start putting another rule in place. If you contribute a topic to Coffee with Friends After Dark, you got to contribute what your experience is in that topic. Right? Now, I won't necessarily tell who contributed the topic, but you just gave it away. But let's have some fucking fun, y'all, because I'm not judging nobody. Not a damn soul. But you know what I say. Love up on your brothers and sisters, and let's do better. Again, I started out my show today recognizing that there are a few of us on Coffee with Friends that are going through some things. And I want to say to y'all, listen, go through it. Don't go around them problems. Don't avoid them problems. Go right through them problems. Feel every emotion that comes with your hurt and your pain, right? But know that you're going to overcome, right? And lean on your brothers and sisters that you trust, even if it's just to talk, to vent, to release some things, because none of us are perfect. And a lot of us communicate and talk and do things based on our experience. And a lot of our experiences come from a hurt place. This is why we are here. We're trying to heal the mind and the body, right? We got a lot of shit that we learned that we need to unlearn. Okay. And we got to remember that we need to stop passing down these generational curses. We need to stop transferring these childhood traumas. We need to do better as a people. We do. And it starts with us individually. If you are not taking the time, #FitFriends, to take care of your own mind and body, how can you be a good enough for anybody else? How can you take the time for anybody else when you don't even want to take the time for yourself? And that's what keeps me motivated, knowing that I'm working on myself, trying to be a better person so that I could be a better person for myself first and then for others. Growth. I'm always going to be growing and evolving and changing. All right. All right. Thank you for that. Today was a good day. Every day should be a good day, even when it's not. Know that when we wake up and open our eyes, we have been given grace. Grace to do it all again and to undo all the things that we need to undo. Johnny said Euphoria is the same way. It's a bunch of naked people in that show, but the actors are young. Yeah. Well, the actors are young, but they're adults, I think, Johnny. That was the trouble I was having with Euphoria. Like, I have to go back and revisit Euphoria. I was having an issue looking at a bunch of naked kids. Like, I didn't feel right doing that. But then when I looked up some of the actors, I was like, these are really adults acting as kids, but it's just weird to me. So it took me a minute, I I might have to go back and revisit it because I hear Euphoria is really good. All right. So, yes, claim today is a good day. But beyond today being a good day, the other thing that I always tell you is what? Even when you feel low, you can still what? Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Listen. I still motherfucking go. Half of y'all see me on this show smiling and laughing a lot. But baby, my YouTube channel is out there. Y'all can see the stories and the things that I've been through in my life. And y'all ain't even get half of the stories that I've been through in my life. And when I tell y'all that my coping mechanism is smiling and getting through it, that's what it was. But even in this healing season that I've been in the 2+ years, I've learned so much more about myself. And I've learned to love and appreciate me in ways that I didn't before. All right. And I'm still learning to love and appreciate myself, even when I think others don't love and appreciate me. I don't give a fuck. It only matters when I love and appreciate myself, because then I know my worth. Then I know that I can give something to somebody else because I'm giving it to myself. All right. So I inspire each and every one of you to go. All right. Even when you feel low, go. Even when you feel slow, go. Listen, you wake up and you get another day. That's grace. Give yourself grace and give everybody else grace. We are human beings. Okay. And with that, y'all, this is Coffee with Friends, and I'm raw to the bone. And I'm just here to help our Black community grow and open up the lines of the communication. This is my contribution. In the meantime, y'all get this message. I'm out. Gone for now. Hey, never forever. What? You can still. Hey, I never answer the no, man. I still go. Peace, y'all. Hey, go, 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 go. Even when I feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer the no, man. I still go. Hey, peace.